I don't know, man. I mean, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
we gotta start, if I may.
Yeah.
If I may, I feel like we need to start with, like, Grub, obvious S tier, okay? Fucking, I love Grub so much.
I mean, yeah, that Grub, S tier.
I'm like,
But that one,
Grub, like,
C tier.
yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
C tier. Yeah,
Honestly,
that one just
no,
was...
we gotta round
Wait.
it out. We gotta find ourselves, like, a solid F tier to, like, really frame the list. I think Grub.
Yeah, that
fuck,
one.
Fuck Grub.
Yeah, fuck that one.
Honestly, and fuck Grub too. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that Grub just a little bit less though. Like
Yeah.
that Grub,
Fucking
Grub.
awful.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
But,
Grub next.
Yeah, that Grub...
Grub's a good A tier.
No.
No?
No, I think it's a B tier.
Uh,
I mean, I can see why you
Well, it's
think
like-
it's an A tier, but I just... Come on.
Grub. Okay, Grub will stay top of B, and if A tier looks a little thin, we'll put him bottom A. How about that?
All right, yeah,
All right,
got it. So that Grub, yeah,
Grub.
that Grub, that I give it a, I give it.
Grub's another B.
Actually, you're right. You're right. Let me see. Wait, let me see. Oh, this Grub.
Oh, Grub.
Oh, Grub.
Grub.
I'd say that's A tier.
Yeah, Grub is a solid A.
That is
Grub
a
is
good-
like he's close to S, but it's not quite there.
Yeah. Okay, but
what about Grub?
this Grub. I say it's better than this one, but it's still C tier.
Yeah, it's barely better than that one.
Yeah, just
like-
barely.
But no, hold on.
Yeah,
It's just he caught my eye. Grub,
Grub.
like not like these two are like awful Grubs down here.
Yeah.
So like he's an E. He's not. This is like worst possible fucking Grub.
Yes.
Like he's not that bad, but just you're never excited to see him.
Yeah. Like, it's... I get the feeling. I get what you're saying. You're saying that's the worst Grub, though?
Oh,
But what
by
about...
far.
But what about this Grub?
No, that Grub is like firmly between them. Like they're all so shit that like it doesn't really matter what order they go in. But I don't know. Like it's a little bit
Like,
personal with Grub.
I guess it is personal taste, because... But, for right now, we can just put it in the middle of the two.
Like as long as they're both the bottom two Grubs, then like we can. Yeah, it comes down to personal preference. Like fucking hate this Grub every playthrough. Worst Grub. Worst Grub for me. Close second with these ones. So like I can see why you'd want this one to be worst Grub, but I don't know. Hate that Grub so much. Fucking run killer, frankly.
Okay.
But Grub's like he's like a middle C tier, but like we're gonna get more C's, so he should actually be bottom C for now.
Yeah.
We don't really have any D tier Grubs right now.
Oh, I remember. This one. Yeah, that's D tier. That's D tier.
Honestly, wouldn't think about it too much until you said it, but like perfect sense when you say it.
Yeah.
Fucking rip Grub.
Rip. Sorry. Just
Could have been C tier if like just placed a little bit to the side, you know?
Yeah.
Grub though.
Grub.
Thoughts on Grub? This Grub's kind of a wild card. Like he's a vague middle Grub.
Yeah.
But like, does that mean you just stick him in C because he's a middle Grub? Like, how does he really square up against Grubs?
But you're saying wild card. Like, I mean, I'd say it's either like it's more personal on how you feel. I think like some people would probably put it in like A tier or top of B tier.
Yeah.
Some people might put it at like D tier or like E tier. Me personally, I'd probably give it more like the B tier treatment, but on the lower side of things.
I think. Well, now you mention it's more about preference. Like, I don't know, because I run the same route usually, and I feel like this Grub really does depend on routing for you.
Yeah.
So like, honestly, when you route for this Grub, yeah, like a firm. I'll even get him like middle B right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, he might go back down later.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no, it really just comes down to the route you take. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. For mine, I would put them more in like the upper D's.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're going from, and like,
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
but.
But what about Grub?
Grub?
I feel like this Grub is like not as bad, but like still an E tier.
Yeah.
Like it's just not a great Grub.
Well, actually,
no, I don't even want. No. Moving on.
No,
I don't even want to hear it. That Grub is not a good Grub.
Oh wait, give it here. I forgot about this Grub. This Grub, S tier. I know it's not as good as this one, but how did I forget about that Grub?
That Grub, solid for any route.
Yeah.
Any like completion percentage, like you're gonna get that Grub.
You're gonna get that Grub, and you're gonna feel satisfied getting that Grub.
Like if there's a Grub in your route, if there's only one Grub in that entire route, it's probably that Grub.
Well, no. Well, it's still below this Grub. This Grub is the one you get. This one is just like, it's still like that solid one. You know you're gonna get it, and it has just. Maybe for me, just a little less challenge, a little less satisfaction, but still like, right there. Sometimes it does beat out that Grub, but for the most part, I have to be honest and say it's just that almost there.
I mean, you have a point because, like that, like that Grub, this Grub, like you always get that Grub.
Yeah, and you always just like. Nice.
Well, it's like it's already on the route. Like it doesn't cost you any time. It costs you a few seconds to get this Grub, but like, it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
Which Grub though?
Which Grub?
Wait. This Grub, we're getting. I don't want to like spread them too evenly, but like I did just pick up a D tier Grub at the same time.
I mean,
I don't usually do tier lists with like this many things, so I don't really. I'm not trying to let the spread influence my vote.
But I mean, yeah, you're right. It's just a D tier.
Like maybe goes up here, but honestly, we gotta see how else the ranks get filled out. I don't know.
That Grub? Actually, that Grub. Wait, that's an A tier Grub right there.
You say it's an A tier?
Yeah, it's A tier. Yeah, like I know that Grub. It kind of gives me like a personal satisfaction. Like it's not it's not an S tier, but it does definitely give me that personal satisfaction kind of feeling.
It's got solid Grub tech.
Solid Grub tech.
Macrium Reflect agrees. All right, Grub's like a not honestly more like C.
No,
it's like upper C. Upper like
right there.
Right
like remember that's C1 if there's enough B1. If there's like not enough B1s, we're probably gonna move that to B.
Yeah. So like confident like honestly I feel like at some point this guy goes up, but we have to like give him the chance first. So like a top of C Grub, that makes sense for that one.
No, just
Grub though.
Grub. Oh, that Grub.
Grub. It's like
I give that a C tier as well.
Yeah, I'm not one for this Grub really. Like I don't know. It's a Grub where like if it's part of the route, of course I'm gonna hit it, but it's not a Grub that I'm gonna like make a point to put into my route.
Yeah.
So like solid, like complete just middle of the road.
Middle. All right.
This one's gonna be a bit controversial, but
Grub.
Grub, to me, is a high A, and I know that most people put most people put Grub at like a D. I get it. I understand why no Grub tech at all, but like it's not about the tech for me. Like
where are you thinking about it?
Like I don't know. Maybe it's just I have personal attachment to Grub, but like I'd go high A. I know that's like
high A.
I know that's. I need to compromise somewhat. I know. So like I don't know. People usually call him like a D tier grub, right?
I mean, to me, I'd put it at like the lower C kind of side myself.
Lower C.
Yeah.
I can't compromise on middle C. I mean,
yeah.
If I can save him from D, like that's as much as I really can hope to do for Grub.
But I mean, from what you're saying, I mean, I can see why you would put it a little higher. I mean, maybe like if I can actually maybe higher. I can maybe see it a little higher.
I'm not gonna push my luck. If I can keep him out of D, like for my boy, is there any Grub you have like a special controversial opinion on?
Oh, personal one, personal, like just one for me. Bleh. Oh no, not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, okay. I hope not that one.
Yeah, just to say real quick, this one is like E tier.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't feel like we're gonna get a lot of Fs because there's not really like.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like they're all grubs. You can't really have a truly horrible grub except for those three. I mean, who knows? Maybe as we thin out the list, we'll find like one or two more. But honestly, I feel like E is really the technical floor here.
Personal controversial. Oh, I know which one out. Oh, this grub right here, and you know why?
Okay, tell me.
Because just fuck some of the things that people say. Like I know people say, "Oh, it's a good challenge and stuff," but this one just is annoying to me. I'm not gonna say it's E or F tier one, but people would probably say it's like a middle B tier. It's like it has its good perks, but no, it just is annoying to me. I give it like a low D to myself.
In the same manner for how I adjusted mine, like I'd say upper D as like a compromise because like whether or not top of D is your call, or if you want to put a mid D right now, like he'd be upper no matter what D fills out to be as we go down the list. But
I don't know, just deep inside me, maybe it was from the first time I played the game, it just kind of irritated me enough that I just kind of like, oh god, it still kind of has that feeling.
No, I get what you're saying there, not to cut you off, but like that is the controversy of this grub, is that like yes, there's such solid grub tech and like the speedrunning community really loves that, but like for a casual player, especially for a first playthrough, like you lose a few lives trying to get this grub, and it does leave a bad taste in your mouth. So like you need to get into the speedrunning game and really start to appreciate the grub tech.
Yeah, and it's just I'm not that kind of speedrunner. Like I know the grub now, and it's not like bad. I can see why they put it high, but just kind of like it still kind of stings a little bit enough that it's just there. Okay, oh, you're kidding me there. You're kidding me there.
We just.
Oh, you're kidding me.
We just came to an agreement. Yeah. So if you can't tell, we were debating this one for a while. We were really torn on Grub here.
Yeah.
About like status as an F. I still, well, because the same thing for your personal pick. Like, it's too complex. Like even seasoned runners get annoyed with this grub, and I feel like when the veterans get annoyed with the grub, on top of the casual players are struggling with the grub, like that qualifies it for an F.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still
upper F, definitely.
But I mean, just like it has that just satisfaction that I just thought it was like a D tier at least, but fuck.
I mean, when something even qualifies for F, like the most you can hope to drag it up to is like middle E, and I don't think on behalf of the community that I can really like award that to you. There's a point where the grub list isn't so much about personal preference. Okay.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it while I hold this freaking box.
I think we need to round that out with like a nice solid,
yeah,
a nice solid B tier pick.
I mean, let me just pick. Like, all right, yeah, no, let's go with this one. This one's like a solid like middle tier B
yeah,
tier.
that one's a firm lower B.
Lower B, like right there. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, that grub reminds me a lot of Grub.
Yeah.
So, like, Grub, like, they pretty much go right next to each other.
Yeah. Like, they're just kind of in... It's not like they're intertwined. They feel the same. Yeah, they do feel the same.
Well, and that does remind me about, because, like, Grub, you kind of get him in a similar way, but it's in a more difficult area to, like, actually get to him.
Yeah. But
so, it drops him down some, but, like, does it drop him into C just for, like, the environment? How much do you blame on the environment?
I mean, for that environment, if we're talking about that environment, right? Because I know there's, like, a couple more grubs with that same kind of feeling. But if we're talking about the same environment, I'd honestly give it more like a... Maybe, like, in between, like, these two.
And right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because just, it's like, it's later in the game.
Yeah.
It's harder to navigate just to get to them. Like,
yeah.
It's not the fault of the grub. They're still, like, all kind of the same grub.
It's not really the fault of getting the grub. It's more of the fault of just the area it's in. And sometimes that fucking area just... Yeah.
It can get tilting at times.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about Grub much.
We haven't.
But, like, what's there to say?
Yeah.
This is another one of, like, run-of-the-mill middles.
I know we have, like, we know what the middle one is, which is that one right next to it, but...
So, like, I don't want to displace the actual center.
Yeah.
So... But this, I don't know, this Grub to me looks more like a lower, because... Unremarkable.
Yeah.
Like, but unremarkable, but not like where is he? Not like Grub. Like Grub, unremarkable to the point that like you forget to get him in a run consistently.
True.
Like, you put him on your route deliberately, and you realize 5 minutes later, like, oh shit, I didn't get Grub, runs over.
Yeah, like if you're going for that 100% speed run, you will like either you just have to have back in your mind about this Grub.
It's like if you had a shot collar to just like tase you when you enter the area with Grub, just to make sure you remember to get it. Like, I feel like I need that sometimes.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I don't know if that makes him an F, though, because he's not
it's not an
grub.
F.
It's on you to remember.
No, I still say it's a lower D tier, because it's not an E or F tier, but it's like, it's more just it's more like, there's the forgettable ones, but then there's like this one, which is kind of forgettable, and then to the point where you're like, holy God, I have to get this one again.
Like, I don't know, because it can't go any lower because it's on you to remember the Grub. Like, you can't fault the Grub for being forgettable. Like, they had to put something in that area. They picked a Grub. It's on you to remember.
Yeah. Okay, but let me just see. But the wall this Grub was behind, honestly, that was kind of like a cool little secret when I found it. It's still a cool little secret when I find it. Like, alright, I put it like upper C tier, like right here.
I can see that.
And same goes with this Grub right here, cause that one, and I think it's just a little lower. No, actually, no, I'm wrong. No, it's a little higher just because of how interesting it was to me. It's not like B tier, but it just like you know that wall, and then the wall like right after it.
No, but
had another controversy.
Yeah.
He did just kind of get me say, it's not as good as that one, but it was.
Well, because, like, honestly, set him down right there for a moment, because I feel like we're seeing enough of the disparity between B and C that we can finally bump this guy up.
That's true.
And then, like, when you look at the spread of C from there, like, we knew that this guy was actually at the top of C.
Yeah.
So then, like, that's proper spacing.
Yeah.
But, like, you're still only, like, bottom B.
You're bottom B.
But like not for long, because I swear that there's like a more bee embodying grub in here. I just
bee embodying grub.
Like you. Like what do you think? Like maybe not like bottom of bee, but like.
Well, I mean it can't be bottom of bee because we already moved that guy up, but I'd still say it's kind of like.
Like maybe like there.
Yeah, there.
Do we have any more like? Do we start kicking people down? Like, do you go to top of D just to sort of balance that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that one is like a D tier that.
Oh my god! Wait.
What?
Wait, we completely forgot about Grub. Like obvious S tier.
We really did forget about Grub.
That's the problem with doing these tier lists. Is just there's too many things on the screen all at once. Yeah. You're not really thinking of the easy picks.
Like, you just see that grub and you're like...
Still, like, doesn't match up to these two grubs at all. But like, solid fucking grub.
Like, I mean, it's really near top. Oh, yeah, this grub. This grub is like A tier. It's like a good A tier to me. Like, I don't know. It just was, it was a good one to find.
Like, simple yet satisfying grub tech.
Yeah, it just has that satisfying grub tech. Alright, but this one...
no grub tech at all, not even really hidden, like... but, like, still one that you consistently put on your routes, so, like, maybe a higher D?
Yeah, like, right here?
Yeah,
or, like, right here?
No, because, like, that other grub is, like, the gatekeeper of D.
That's true.
Like, I don't really want to move him if I don't need to.
Yeah, that can go there. Alright. This is really getting harder.
Yeah, cause,
I feel...
I mean, we're getting down to, like...
Yeah.
We're doing all the... That's the thing with tier lists where you just kind of... When you don't go down the line is, like...
Yeah.
We did all the easy ones, now we actually need to think...
we do need to think.
Like, Grub, like... I don't know. I've had people tell me that he's, like, an A tier Grub. I don't... I'm feeling more like a middle B, because...
Middle B? That Grub? I mean...
Grub isn't doing it for me personally.
I mean, I really see the kind of A tier to it. What about, like, in between these two?
In between these two?
Yeah. Or if you want to put it one lower, that's
yeah, I was
going
to say one lower feels a little more balanced. Because, like, still kind of middle B, but, like, upper middle B, that's fair enough.
Like, I mean, I do think that Grub is a little better, though. But it just... Oh, God. This is getting hard now.
It's two people doing one tier list. Like, it's
That's
not...
True.
It can't be perfectly aligned with preferences.
God. This is just... Alright, let's just start going down this line, then. Because I feel like we just don't... It just feels like if we keep just trying to place them, it's going to get harder. So, going down this one here...
Like, that's just... It's another C-tier grub. Like,
yeah.
Honestly,
but
there's more C-tier grubs than I want to admit. I feel like I kind of bumped some, like the guy that got up into B. It really was just because I don't want it to be too imbalanced of a list. Like,
but, I mean, I still think that grub was a B tier. I don't think we can move any, like, down to D tier, because it just...
No, we... Like, maybe at the very end, like, if we wanted to close ranks at the end...
This grub. Oh. Any grub from that area already kind of adds to kind of lower C tier to D tier to me. Like, we already put some of them into the F tier because those areas just suck. Like, only I think one of them kind of breaks B tier to me. This one's just kind of like in that kind of like D tier kind of section because of where it is and stuff.
Yeah, well, but... I don't know, because we have that grub to the right of Grub.
Yeah.
Who, like, he's only sitting there because he got gate kept by the top D tier Grub, and I kind of feel like push the one that we just put in down one more. Cause,
this one?
No, the one that we just dropped in, like, put him
here?
More, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, it just, I don't know, it almost feels more linear in the list, if that makes sense. Because, like, it kind of lines up with the routing, honestly. Or at least the routes that I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, other people do it other ways.
Yeah. This one's kind of like a solid... I'd say, like, Actually, yeah, solid A tier. I know it's a little weird to think of this one as a solid A tier, but it just does to me.
No, I'm glad you're saying A tier because I was just about to say for that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do like solo runs of like all grubs just for that area, and like favorite grub when I do it for that area when I do one of those runs. So like a little bit of personal sentiment, but like still just solid when it pops up on your route. Solid grub you always want to get.
Wait. Did we mess up here?
Which one?
Was this one that was supposed to actually go?
No,
Did we mess up the two?
No.
Wait.
No.
But then where is this one then?
Wait, because
isn't it like near that one then? Or am I just
that grub is like it's in the same area? Like, it's like we can look it up, but
we don't.
On my pride, I don't want to look it up.
But I mean, but just like, you know why I can get these two grubs mixed up, right? Like I'm not talking.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but just like, it's not the same grub. It's not the same one I'm thinking of.
No, it's different.
But it's still a good grub, though. It's still like
a good grub, but like, there's a certain caliber to be an S tier grub. So like, if you want to make that one like the gatekeeper of A, I'm all for that. But like, I don't know, it's hard to break in. It's hard to break into S or F when it comes to a grub tier list.
Yeah, that is.
No matter who you are, like.
I don't think if it's not the one if we already did. Oh, yep, I see it now. I see that the one I'm holding isn't the same. Because, okay, then that's kind of more like right here then to me. It's not the gatekeeper of A. This one's definitely the gatekeeper to A. Oh, shit. Fuck this one. Fuck this one. Fuck this one right here. I don't give a shit what you say. That one's just kind of F tier to me. I don't give a shit. It's just... back of my mind, just something else.
Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll let you have it. I could make an argument for it to go up into like upper E, but like I don't know. Yeah. I was just saying that like things don't really break into S or F that easily, but I don't know. E does feel like kind of an like E for esoteric. It's just It's a tier that you have to be in this sort of liminal space to really enter. This one, I would say, like, doesn't really have any grub tech, kind of falls lower on the list, but I wouldn't put in E. But this grub, like an upper E, but still like shit tech, really kind of off the beaten path. No matter what run you're doing.
I really think most of the rest are gonna be like D or E tiers. But just
okay, but no. If you're saying that,
I'm saying that more just because.
No. If you're saying it, I don't need to hear it right now. Like if you're saying that generally, then like exemption, because like good lower middle B.
Oh yeah, I remember that like, one. Yeah, that one.
Diamond in the rough.
All
the other ones.
You just kind of triggered like a memory of that one.
I mean, it's a memorable grub for everyone.
It's a memorable. It just needed that like trigger. I kind of just left it there because I was like, I just didn't think of that one real quick.
No, I mean, the rest of them, like, none of them are impressive. I feel like a lot of them are going to flood C tier, honestly.
I feel like it's going to be top of, like, more, like, upper D or, like, middle C. Maybe, like, a couple E's here is what I'm feeling.
At least, there's at least one E in there.
Yeah.
But, like, just pick one, like, I don't know.
I feel like most of these just... Like, most of the rest are just kind of like, I don't do them often enough. That's why I just don't think of them.
It's like, there's...
I don't want to flay them around just to be like, ha, 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 ha. But I don't... But it just, like, thinking about trying to rank them is when we already have kind of, like, these great ones. The ones that we kind of know are C tier. I don't know, just like...
Well, it's like... They're not bottom of the barrel because that would be like
because you recognize them as bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, no, like these ones clearly bottom of the barrel, but I call these ones like bargain bin grubs.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're happy to see them when you do, but you don't see them that often. Like, you don't really try to spend the time
to see them.
So it's like it almost feels like it doesn't really matter how you order mostly. So like, just I don't know, like that's like an upper D. Like we can kind of lightning round this one.
Yeah, let's go that.
Lower C.
Yeah, that one.
Not a little bit higher than that one.
Yeah, right there. That one. Actually, that
I'd say
upper C, kind of upper C.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking D, honestly.
Really? Why? Is it just because of more of the grub tech to it than you?
No. Actually, put a pin in this one. If we're gonna talk about annoying grub tech that puts you in like upper D, because like still.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a necessary grub, but it's like your least favorite when you need it.
Yeah. That one also. Yeah. Oh wait, let me just see. This one just. I mean, I know a lot of them don't have story implications and stuff, but this one just didn't have anything. It's just in this, like, weird little area, but just, like, weird enough that just, like...
The casual player doesn't find them.
Yeah. Like, right there. This one...
Actually, before we do these last four, I'm just...
Yeah.
I don't know, because now we don't have so much to look at down here. I'm looking more just... at the board as you want to
try to think.
I want to try and switch up ranks just a little bit, because like I don't know, like this one just feels wrong being above this one, but like I'm not sure who moved where to fix it.
Wait, let me see. You're saying like this one should be above this one?
Yeah, but I'm not sure, like, do we move that one down? Do we move the other one up?
I think what we do but this one kind of just needs to stay where it is. Maybe what we do is this, and then, does that look more right?
Perfect.
Yeah. Also, just kind of like, with that kind of said, I really do think this one should be moved to E tier.
I was just about to say that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to give it mercy earlier, but it feels more right.
It does feel more right.
When you write, you write, and we write. Okay, I think because we're almost at the we're almost at the finish line. Do we want to just talk about? We'll save that for last. We'll talk about it at the end. It's still a little controversial for me.
Yeah. All right. Let's just kind of get through these three real quick. This one,
like. Because I don't want to say, like, lower because that implies that you broke through C's gatekeeper.
Yeah, I think...
so, like...
I mean, I just think it's still...
No, not...
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Like, third place in C.
But, and then this one I give, like, middle B. Like, kind of like right here. No, not higher, like lower.
Yeah, like, barely on the lower of B. So, like,
I'm trying to think because this one is still like the one I'm hovering over.
Yeah,
that one is just kind of like, but just
like different.
But then again, that one was a little more memorable. Like not the one I'm holding. Yeah, I think right there because this one is memorable. This one isn't. This one just has a little more, but really just thinking about it, yeah.
Well, because I was gonna say just as a simple term, like different methods, same principle.
Yeah.
So honestly, that one can be a preference pick. If you think the other one's more memorable, then go for it. Second to last grub. Just again, just like it's a grub.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to say about this one. It doesn't even really land smack dab in the middle of C. Like, given how C has turned out now, being middle of the road doesn't get you middle of the road anymore. It gets you
like being C, like C kind of has its own kind of feeling where it's like you have the upper C, which is kind like what you're talking about. Then
it's like
and then middle C is really just kind of like three grubs, like these three grubs here.
These three grubs.
Yeah,
like
they're just kind of like the middle ones. That bottom one there could be part of it, but you kind of know it's kind of like the lower one.
I'm saying either side of this guy.
Then I take give it to the lower side because I think
lower?
Yeah, give it to the lower.
Okay.
All right, this
here we
one.
Go.
All right. I know we've had our differences in the past, okay? But just think about where it is, though. Like, it's not that bad.
It's just because I can't let personal bias condemn it to F. I know I can't, but I still want to make the argument just because it's such a piece of shit. I can't think of a better way to put it. I know that we weren't really trying to swear in this video, but just
wait, we weren't trying to swear in this video?
I don't know. Were we?
I was swearing this whole time.
I'm busy thinking about the grubs.
That's fair.
I'm not really paying attention.
Alright, but just give me why it should be in the fuck tier.
Because it's just, it's a run killer. For me, at least. I have a personal vendetta against it, which I know I can't hold that against it. We're trying to make a more objective tier list. You have the personal preference picks, the mercy tier boosts or demotes.
Yeah.
But, I know that putting it F is too harsh, so,
maybe just lower E then?
Well, objectively, it's a low...
But it's kind of like a middle-of-the-road D, kind of, but...
That's,
But...
Honestly, I think I'd be happy with bottom of D.
Bottom of D?
Because...
literally right there?
Well, because, look at who he's right next to.
That's fair.
I get if you'd want to put him, a little bit above there, but,
But
if we... sanity.
But if we do... But... Why not just right here then? Right there. Because this one to me personally is a little better than this one. Just kind of a little personally. I would have put this one a little higher myself, but objectively I would have...
That one would have broken into D tier?
Yeah, it would have been more middle D, but that's why I just... Because this one to me would have been would have been below it, but it's just since it's right there. Oh god, this list is...
No, because we're about to go through and make all the little tweaks. I'll say for last grub we just put in, I'm not going to complain about an E tier rating. If you agree with me to at least keep him out of D, I'll be happy with that. Even
all
though
right.
Personally, fucking middle F tier, just bitch.
Yeah. Got it.
No comprehensive thoughts, just slurs.
All right. Well,
slurs and
we made it through that part.
All right. I don't know.
Most of this is right in the sense of where.
Of it, yeah.
But let me just.
A lot of changes that we could make are they're negligible, so it's not really worth spending the time poring over.
Let's just take a little. Let me just take a look one more through. Definitely those are.
Do you think we need I was gonna say, do you think we need a fourth S?
If we do that, we could maybe move these two. Maybe not these two. Maybe this one to the kind of like that, and then that, because that one really does give me a low giddy feeling, and this one really is kind of A tier. But I know we're trying to think more objectively, and some people have that really strong B tier energy to it. But I don't know. I think lower A tier makes it right.
I'm fine with that.
Other than that, I think all three of the S, A, B is good. C tier is...
C has a couple,
I think we just need to change a couple in C tier.
Some of them got in too early.
Yeah.
And that kind of messed with their rankings. Honestly, I don't know, that one's kind of solid, but, this one is, just a little bit too high. Knock it down just a little bit.
Yeah, but I still think this one should be lower than that one. I think... I do see that one, but just this one is still lower. Maybe to balance, but to me it's kind of to balance it out, kind of this one above it, like that. What about that?
I think I'd have to meet you halfway. This one feels kind of more in the middle of these two.
Yeah.
I agree that that one was too high, that one was just a little bit too low, but I don't know that we can move this guy up that much to really round it out.
Okay.
There's a point where we have to trust our initial guts to That extent.
That is true. That is true. I mean, we did.
Speaking of just within their own tier shuffles, like just that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah, it does. I don't
know. I need a moment to just sort of like go through each tier and just like focus in on each one, make sure that nothing's like glaring out at me. Because again, like C has a lot of just. Depends on your route.
I mean, to me, it just kind of like S, A, and B is good. F, there's nothing really. Yeah, F is locked in. I think with the little changes we made in C, we should just keep C how it is, because I feel like.
Then, like, that was my 1D thing. E, like.
E, well.
What's really above or below in E? E is kind of like.
It's kind of like an interchange with these two. Like. We can like I understand the positioning, but I think like this one could be above this one or below it. But no, we already kind of put it in. I think where it was is right.
E is the one tier in this list that I feel like is all like one tone.
Yeah.
Like besides maybe like the gatekeepers on either side, you put them anywhere.
Yeah. You can put them in like lower D or kind of top F, but it's kind of
No, the gatekeepers are fine where they are. They're doing their job, but like everything in between them, they have their different reasons to be there, but they all kind of amount to that same feeling.
They can kind of like be switch places depending on who you are as a player. Like I know you're thinking more of the speedrunner terms.
Like I'm thinking like. I don't know, because for me, like, any of these four can go anywhere. Like, I feel like this one, shittiest grub tech, so personally goes to the bottom.
But we know why we put it here in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
Again, gotta trust our gut reactions.
Yeah. I think...
Somewhat.
I don't know. This list could change to me, like, by next week. But... This is the Grub tier list at the moment to me.
You know what it actually makes me think of? It makes me want to, like... I'm going to, like, save the tier list after we stop recording and just...
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, try and incorporate some of the lower grubs into my routing for a couple runs. Just, like, see if I can give them, like, a little bit of redemption. Like, I don't know, like, the all one area grubs speedrun, like... Like, I'd put him in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's in because he's part of the all grubs, but, like, I'll try to get to him sooner. Because I don't usually go in that direction. I usually, like, loop around the other way.
Okay.
But, I don't know, maybe if I start off with him and just kind of get him out of the way, he'll be better.
Alright.
When you just need enough for the one Grubfather drop, like... I would usually go for, like, this one, but I could kind of swap out with that one.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're kind of just, like, talking about our personal at this. I think the tier... We got through this tier list. We did the job of making the tier list of mostly objective. Like, some of... But being objective...
It's the nature of tier lists. It's done by a person.
Yeah.
It's not really... Like, it's based on data, but it's also based a little bit on preference. There's bound to be a little bit of bias.
You know that some of the choices we made, you would have not made.
You know, if there's anything that you think we got egregiously wrong here, like...
Put it in the comments.
Sound off in the comments. Go ahead.
Like, just say that, like, this grub here should have been in B tier. I mean... Again,
that really comes down to the type of player you are.
Yeah.
Like,
but...
I don't know. There are grubs like that where I feel like I felt rude to put it where I did because I know that it really just depends on the type of player. But you gotta that's where the impartiality of it comes in. Like you gotta cater to the majority sometimes.
Playing Hollow Knight for a while. I'm
not trying to trample over you, but I just made a good point for myself because I didn't really consider this one's like meme potential.
Oh, you're right.
Like I don't know if there's one that we move like because this is more like the speedrunners placement for it, but like.
But memes.
There's that one meme run, or like if you remember that one that went viral a couple of years ago, like honorary, like I don't know, because C's just kind of crowded at this point. I'd say like honorary, like lowest B.
Yes,
we're not gonna go crazy. But like
definitely because of the meme potential of it.
It just
it
makes me happier.
Okay, that actually does make me a lot happier. That was a good end. All right,
pop off in the comments also if you think Grub was best meme of the year.
That's true. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy.
Grub.